In 2025, the defense and aerospace world is paying close attention to one name that keeps surfacing in discussions, leaks, and quiet briefings: the Eth superscript On tilde Eth Cedilla Eth 1/4 missile. Today's update is not about hype or rumors, but about how the system is shaping up in real terms of its development direction, strategic role, and what makes it stand out in an increasingly crowded missile landscape. The story of the Eth superscript On tilde Eth Cedilla Eth 1/4 missile really begins with a shift in modern warfare thinking. By the early 2020s, it became clear that traditional missile systems, while powerful, were struggling to keep pace with evolving air defenses, electronic warfare, and rapid response battlefields. The goal behind Eth superscript On tilde Eth Cedilla Eth 1/4 was not just to build another missile, but to create a platform of something modular, adaptable, and future-proof. In 2025, that philosophy is now clearly visible in how the program has matured. One of the biggest updates this year revolves around guidance technology. Instead of relying on a single guidance method, the Eth superscript On tilde Eth Cedilla Eth 1/4 missile uses a layered approach. In simple terms, it does not see the target in just one way. It combines satellite navigation, inertial guidance, and terminal phase target recognition. This makes it far more resistant to jamming and spoofing, which have become common tools in modern conflicts. If one guidance channel is disrupted, the missile smoothly transitions to another, maintaining accuracy even in contested environments. Range has also been a key focus in 2025. Earlier prototypes were already impressive, but recent updates suggest a refined propulsion system that improves efficiency rather than just raw power. Engineers focused on fuel optimization and aerodynamic stability, allowing the missile to travel farther without increasing its overall size. This matters because it allows deployment from existing platforms without expensive redesigns. Whether launched from land-based systems, naval platforms, or potentially air-launched configurations, the missile fits into current infrastructure with minimal changes. Speed is another area where the Eth superscript On tilde Eth Cedilla Eth 1/4 missile is quietly redefining expectations. Instead of chasing extreme hypersonic numbers purely for headlines, the designers prioritized sustained high-speed flight with maneuverability. The missile can adjust its trajectory mid-flight, making unpredictable movements that complicate interception attempts. This balance between speed and control is critical, because a missile that is fast but predictable is still vulnerable. In 2025 tests, this maneuverability has been one of the most talked about features among analysts. Payload flexibility is a defining characteristic of the Eth superscript On tilde Eth Cedilla Eth 1/4 missile program. Rather than being locked into a single warhead type, the system is designed to support multiple payload configurations. This includes conventional high-explosive options, penetration-focused designs for hardened targets, and even specialized payloads intended for disabling infrastructure with minimal collateral damage. This flexibility allows military planners to adapt the missile to different mission profiles without redesigning the entire system. Another major update in 2025 is the emphasis on network-centric warfare. The Eth superscript On tilde Eth Cedilla Eth 1/4 missile is not meant to operate in isolation. It is designed to be part of a broader battlefield network, sharing data with drones, satellites, and command centers in real time. This means target information can be updated even after launch, allowing the missile to respond to moving targets or changes in battlefield conditions. In practice, this transforms the missile from a fire-and-forget weapon into a fire-and-adapt system. Survivability has also seen meaningful improvements. Modern air defense systems rely on layered detection of radar, infrared tracking, and electronic signals. The Eth superscript On tilde Eth Cedilla Eth 1/4 missile addresses this by reducing its overall detectability. Its design incorporates shaping techniques that lower radar visibility, along with thermal management systems that reduce infrared signature. While no missile can be completely invisible, these measures significantly reduce reaction time for defenders, which is often the deciding factor in interception success. Manufacturing updates in 2025 reveal another interesting aspect of the program. Instead of traditional large-scale production runs, the Eth degrees Eth superscript ON tilde Eth Sedilla Eth 1/4 missile uses a more modular manufacturing approach. Components are standardized where possible, allowing for faster assembly and easier upgrades. If a new guidance chip or propulsion improvement becomes available, it can be integrated without halting production. This approach not only reduces costs over time but also ensures the system can evolve rapidly in response to new threats. Testing data from this year highlights a strong focus on reliability. Rather than pushing prototypes to their limits once or twice, the development team has emphasized repeated, consistent testing. Launch after launch, the missile is evaluated under slightly different conditions of weather, electronic interference, target profile etc. to build a comprehensive performance picture. This kind of testing does not always make headlines, but it is what separates experimental weapons from operationally reliable systems. Strategically, the Eth degrees Eth superscript ON tilde Eth Sedilla Eth 1/4 missile fills an important niche. It is not designed solely as a strategic deterrent, nor is it limited to tactical battlefield use. Instead, it bridges the gap between these roles. Its range and precision allow it to strike high-value targets step behind defended lines, while its flexibility makes it suitable for limited, precise engagements. This dual-role capability is increasingly important in a world where escalation control matters as much as raw firepower. Another update worth noting is training and integration. In 2025, simulation-based training systems linked to the Eth degrees Eth superscript ON tilde Eth Sedilla Eth 1/4 missile have become more advanced. Operators can train in virtual environments that accurately replicate missile behavior, guidance responses, and potential countermeasures. This reduces the learning curve and ensures that crews are prepared before ever handling a live system. It also allows for rapid doctrine updates as the missile's capabilities evolve. From a geopolitical perspective, the emergence of the Eth degrees Eth superscript ON tilde Eth Sedilla Eth 1/4 missile has not gone unnoticed. Its development signals a broader trend towards smarter, more adaptable weapons rather than simply larger or faster ones. This has influenced how other nations approach their own missile programs, with increased emphasis on electronic resilience, network integration, and modular design. In this sense, the Eth degrees Eth superscript ON tilde Eth Sedilla Eth 1/4 missile is as much a symbol of changing military priorities as it is a weapon system. There has also been discussion in 2025 about potential export variants. While details remain limited, it is clear that any export version would be carefully controlled and likely feature reduced range or modified guidance systems. Even so, the interest from allied nations suggests confidence in the missile's core design and performance. Export discussions also highlight the importance of compliance with international regulations, something developers appear keenly aware of. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 2025 update is the focus on future upgrades. The Eth degrees Eth superscript ON tilde Eth Sedilla Eth 1/4 missile is not presented as a finished product, but as a platform with growth potential. Planned improvements include enhanced artificial intelligence for target discrimination, improved resistance to next-generation electronic warfare, and even cooperative engagement capabilities where multiple missiles share data to overwhelm defenses. These upgrades may roll out incrementally, ensuring the system remains relevant well into the next decade. Environmental and logistical considerations have also entered the conversation. Modern militaries are increasingly aware of supply chain resilience and operational sustainability. The Eth degrees Eth superscript ON tilde Eth Sedilla Eth 1/4 missile's design takes this into account by reducing reliance on rare materials and simplifying maintenance requirements. Fewer specialized parts mean easier storage, transport, and long-term readiness are factors that are often overlooked but critical in prolonged operations. As 2025 progresses, the Eth degrees Eth superscript ON tilde Eth Sedilla Eth 1/4 missile stands as an example of how missile technology is evolving. It is not about one revolutionary breakthrough, but about the careful integration of many advanced concepts into a cohesive system. Guidance, propulsion, networking, survivability, and manufacturing all work together, creating a missile that is more than the sum of its parts. Looking ahead, the real measure of the Eth degrees Eth superscript On tilde Eth cedilla Eth 1/4 missile's success will not be in test results or specifications alone, but in how effectively it integrates into real-world defense strategies. Its adaptability suggests it will continue to evolve alongside changing threats, rather than becoming obsolete as soon as countermeasures catch up. That adaptability is perhaps its greatest strength. In summary, the 2025 update on the Eth degrees Eth superscript On tilde Eth cedilla Eth 1/4 missile reveals a system that prioritizes intelligence, flexibility, and reliability over flashy extremes. It reflects a mature understanding of modern conflict, where information, adaptability, and integration often matter more than raw numbers. As development continues and more details emerge, the Eth degrees Eth superscript On tilde Eth cedilla Eth 1/4 missile is likely to remain a key topic of discussion for analysts, planners, and defense enthusiasts alike.